what is going on with your hair?
What?
Yeah, what is it?
What do you mean, what is it?
I don't, just saying, what's going on? What? Oh, we're live?
Yeah, Mark, we're live. Wait, you're not talking about my hair? Look at yours.
Yeah, but I'm a puppet.
Man, do the intro.
What is up, everyone? And thank you for checking out Don't Say the F Word. We are a pro wrestling and combat sports podcast. We do not use the F word when we talk about professional wrestling. You shouldn't let your friends use it either. It's me, Mark the Monster. I am R-Truth with a puppet. We are the most popular pro wrestling podcast that resonates out of this room. That's an absolute fact right there.
Yeah, but I don't know that you can say that we're R-Truth's favorite pro wrestling podcast.
I mean, he did mention us in his story, so I think that just goes to be a fact. What else do I have jotted down here? I am the original, the OG puppet covering professional wrestling. Pretty sure that's a fact. Maybe, allegedly, at least in my opinion. I am the most handsome puppet to be involved in professional wrestling.
That's probably true. I don't know why Joe can't get in here. We're trying to add Joe in. Seems like Joe can't get joined in. Don't know what that's about.
That's because Joe's not a handsome puppet like me. I'm the leader of the Puppet World Order. Says it right on my shirt. What else? What else do I got to tell him about?
I mean, you can tell him about the fact that we are the #1 faction in the fantasy faction round currently happening. That they can go and follow the fantasy faction on Instagram, and everyone can get involved in playing. You select 10 wrestlers, 8 single stars, and a tag team. You build your faction, and you compete, and you get points for different things that happen.
I thought you wanted me to that.
I guess I told him.
Oh, look at that. Joe's got a puppet.
I got a puppet, yeah. I got a puppet, y'all.
She looks just like you, Joe.
I know, right?
It's uncanny. I thought she was a world traveler, hopping on planes, and private jets, and a yacht.
Mostly planes, but not jets. Planes.
Mark, you ever been on a plane? I have not. I have been in a car.
That's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like plane rides, like 2 hours to get to your destination. Depending on where you're going.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I've been carried in a baby carrier though. That was weird.
Okay, listen, you had a good time.
I got into it that baby carrier.
He had fun in that.
I bet he did have fun. Yeah, what you doing?
It was relaxing, I'll be honest. You should get one for your daughter.
She passed that stage. They ain't got no one on her side. Sorry, y'all.
You are very, very tall.
Yes, and she is very tall as well.
And you just strap her right in, carry her on your back.
All right, well, stand up. All right. Yeah, hold on. Stand next to the door, girl. Yeah, that's it. She wants you to see how tall she really, really is. Okay.
I bet I'm taller.
Okay, you tall. All right, smile, girl. There you go. Yes, she's tall.
What is she, like 2.5 feet tall?
Couldn't tell you, but she's tall. She's tall. All right, girl, you good. Yeah, but she's tall. I don't know offhand, but I'll be afraid she's tall when she get by next year. She'll probably be tall.
I'm gonna beat you up. Beat you up.
Oh my, she's gonna beat you up.
Yeah, she'll beat you. Hey, nah, she might beat White Sister up first before me. Bam.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So
So she can have practice early at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like
they might be the same height.
Oh, you're gonna get everybody in trouble, Mark. You're gonna get everybody in trouble.
All right, come on. All right. Yeah.
Mark's over here trying to get everybody in trouble.
I know, right? It's okay. I'm okay
He
with
is
it.
over here just trying to start some beef.
That's
Trying to
Mark here.
start some beef. Oh. So, Joe,
Mm-hmm.
let's just get right into it.
Breaking news.
Right into
Breaking news.
Getting right into it. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
WWE straight up counter programming AEW. The first event on ESPN going to be September 20th, directly opposite of an AEW pay per view.
Hey, but it's gonna be their version of ECW
WrestlePalooza.
Palooza. There we go.
WrestlePalooza.
I don't know.
Man, I don't know. I can't believe that they threw those extra programs in to the Peacock deal, just to be able to finish that up quickly, to move right into ESPN to make this happen.
I didn't know. I did not know that was the reason why. I thought they had like a legit contract till next year.
Yeah, I did not know that. I didn't know it was going to be able to be up so soon. I didn't know it was like a do so many events. I didn't know that's how that was going to work.
But they slick. I wouldn't have thought 2-night event would count as a same name, but 2 nights event. Yeah, I get it. How they sneak that in there.
Yeah, and it's pretty clever. Like, I don't think Peacock knew that's. I mean, do you think that was coincidental, or do you think that was like they knew what they were doing?
In my mind, I would think of it as pay-per-view, like a pay-per-view show. Like, hey, SummerSlam is like one united show, not 2 separate shows. But since it
Right? Because it was 2 nights, it counted as 2 shows.
Yeah.
I think that was very
it was sneaky.
Sneaky. Very sneaky. Very, very sneaky.
Because the average person would think that is just a pay-per-view. Like if you said SummerSlam night 1, cool, probably, but you didn't say SummerSlam night 1, you just said SummerSlam. Now how they did WrestleMania night 1 and night 2, yeah, I can get that, but you never said SummerSlam night 1 or night 2.
Right? I don't know. I seen that like that. That was strategic and pretty smart.
Yep, smart.
How are you feeling about the ESPN deal?
Well, I think it's a bad idea. It's a really, really bad idea. It was better to keep it on Peacock because you got everything right there. I mean, you could have went to Paramount Plus if you really thought about it. Paramount Plus could have been a good choice as well, but
Paramount Plus got the UFC somehow.
yeah. But ESPN, I'll say this: ESPN is gonna be like a waste. Like who want to pay? Like Peacock and Paramount Plus, I could completely, and even Netflix, I can completely understand paying for ad free because you got more things to watch on there. But ESPN, that's just basically what maybe you're lucky to watch it 2 nights out of the whole month having it.
Is there anything on ESPN that you would be paying $30 a month for along with watching WWE? Like, is there anything else that has your interest? I mean, I know I'm like the odd man out. Like, I watch pro wrestling and other combat sports, and I don't even watch that many other combat sports.
There really ain't nothing.
Right?
Because you got to think right now, it's about to be basketball season, football season. They ain't got that on ESPN.
No, they don't have it. They don't have any football on ESPN anymore.
Nah, not that recall. No, mostly be on TNT, NBC. You can watch it there. Even on Paramount Plus, you can watch it.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah. But and also they got the little, what they call it. If you go to the cable company or like Sling, they give you the like buy program that you do like the Super Bowl or playoffs. You can watch it all year long for like extra. I think it's like $10 a month, $10 or $15 a month. Yeah.
Do you think overall viewership will go up or down with the ESPN deal? I know we won't. I know like numbers will be whatever. I don't know if like these apps like report real information, or I guess with these promotions report real information from the apps, because I don't think that has to be made public. So just from your general vibes, like I talked about a few weeks ago whenever we went to Dynamite, that everyone there was saying, bad deal, not going to get it.
I'll say this. If I was to pay for ESPN, I'll just do pay every other month just for Survivor Series, Rumble, Mania, Money in the Bank, SummerSlam. 5. That's all I probably need it for. That's what I'll do. Just them 5. Because and maybe the chamber. The chamber do have some good effects to it. Maybe the chamber. So yeah.
Yeah, I miss the network, man.
Yeah. Probably the best $10 ever.
We
But as they say, if you want to be sneaky, really, really sneaky, I don't promote anything, y'all. I'm just saying, if it came down to the wire, if you all want to be sneaky, go cheap.
there's ways.
2 ways.
There's ways you can be a pirate should you choose to be a pirate. We aren't condoning it. We aren't encouraging it. We would never. But people do.
Yeah. So I'll just say this. You got your little Cody, free, get the right one, bam. Or if you're lucky, you can just get your VPN, pay that $15 extra month, and just say you live overseas and you can watch it on Netflix for like $8. You're not hear from me, okay?
There's ways you can do things. Yeah. Right? With all that, like we look at like what they report out for the 24-hour viewership of Raw is around 900,000 and some change. Dynamite Live was like 700,000. Okay. You figure in their streaming from Max probably in the first 24 hours, they're certainly in the realm of the same viewership as Raw in the first 24 hours. Potentially even being higher. Now I look at these pay-per-views, and essentially WWE has gone back to a pay-per-view model, just calling it a different thing. It's packaged in with the ESPN deal, but let's face it, wrestling fans, generally speaking, don't watch a lot of stuff that's going to be available on ESPN. They're going to be getting it for the wrestling.
Yeah.
So basically, PLEs are going to cost you $30 a month. AEW pay-per-views are what, 50? Or 40? I think they're 50.
I think the all in normally about be like 60.
60. That's a little pricey. It's not cheap to be a wrestling fan anymore. Once upon a time, we had $10 for the network and we were golden. Now you got to have Netflix. You got to pay for ESPN. All these different things. It used to just be you could just watch USA. 24 hours later, you had Raw replay on Hulu, and it was edited down to only being an hour and a half.
That was the best one right there. 90-minute version. That was the best. You know, there was some good stuff they should have put on there, but I can't be mad about it.
Like the last year or so that Goldust was in WWE, I didn't know he was there because they always edited his segments out of the Hulu replay. I didn't know he was still wrestling.
Yeah, because
they took all his segments out for
they
like a year.
They broke it down to what they felt caught everybody's attention, that 90-minute version of it.
Man, it was streamlined. It was good.
Yeah. But I think I know why they're doing it now. I think they need a little bit more money because they're getting rid of house shows. Mostly just
got to generate revenue. I mean, TKO paid a lot of money for WWE. They got to sell those media rights to make that money back. And I mean, the one thing they know how to do, they know how to do that. I mean, once upon a time, UFC paid millions to be on Spike TV. Now they just signed $7 billion to be. They get paid $7 billion to put their stuff on Paramount Plus. So it's kind of crazy what a difference 2 decades can make. You weren't paying to be on cable TV. Now you're getting paid to be on streaming. Things can grow. Things can take on a life of their own. It's interesting. Joe, what do you think of Raw this past Monday?
Raw. It was good. It was pretty good. The tribute to New Jack. That was Jay. That was good.
Oh, real quick. Just got notified. Karrion Kross is wrestling in Defy.
Man.
Kross returns September 19th to Defy in Seattle, Washington.
Okay. Now, this is not a work, y'all.
I guess it's not a work.
I mean, but I'll just say that if it is a work, this is definitely one of the best works ever. If it does go play out. But we'll see.
I feel like we know. Not a work. Not a work.
Not a work.
Now, could it be a shoot that becomes a work? That's possible, right? That's definitely possible.
You need to watch his YouTube channel. It's slowly growing, but it's not up there yet. But I think everybody's waiting to see, is he coming back? But the only way he come back is Charlotte gets the contract. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be interesting. He'll end up somewhere. I mean, I think it's going to be good for him to do some indie stuff. Our friends over at Beachside Wrestling gave Raw this week a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll give it to him. That sounds about fair. That's fair enough.
I think it's a little generous. I think it's a little generous because every match ended in a post-match melee. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Every single one of them. Every one of them. To me, that just felt very old school WCW. I get it. We were in Philly, so you wanted to feel extreme.
Extreme.
The opening promo, Paul Heyman, was a little comical. Late great Tommy Dreamer.
Oh, you know what that's referencing to, right?
Yeah, the story of Dreamer being so depressed he had a plan for WrestleMania.
Yeah. That's what that is about.
I thought that was kind of funny. But the rest of the show, man, I really just didn't think was Naomi's pregnant. Congratulations.
Yep. I had a feeling that's what's going to be.
I think I have an issue with the Vision.
Okay.
Great they have a group name. I don't think it's a good group name, but hey, they have a group name. That's a positive. They look so out of place together. There is zero unity amongst them. They have no merch. They have no Tron. They have no theme song. They're just three guys. This is the exact complaint I had about the Death Riders. They don't look like they fit. The Death Riders at least got like cohesion in the wardrobe, right? Can you have the Bronze both in suits and Seth and whatever it is he's wearing? I guess you could do that.
Yeah, that's the closest you got as a group when they in a black and white suit. Yeah.
They no longer have a mission statement. I think that's a bit of a problem. The goal was for Seth to be world champion, but nothing beyond that. Because what do you do with the Bronze? Are they both going to go after the IC title? Are they going to be a tag team? I don't know what they're going to do here. What are they? Are they just henchmen?
They are. I don't really know. I don't know. They just hey, just think about it. Seth's always been the one that got 2 security guards with him in every group. So hey, that's
very true. Very true.
But I would say this is probably gonna make them to a star. Just give it a little bit. I say give it a couple more months. You'll see the cracks start to form. And I would say first, if I had to pick, Bronson Reed would be the first to leave.
I think so. I think that's fair. Definitely think that's fair.
And then it'll be Seth and Breaker. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I think Seth and Breaker, that might be a WrestleMania match right there. If they do it right, this could be the Triple H and Batista. When Batista won the Rumble and he was chosen to lead to go to SmackDown or stay on Raw. He stayed on Raw to take out Triple H for the title at WrestleMania. So they may do that. That's what I think they're going to do. I say they do it right. Breaker could win the Rumble and he could have a choice between either Seth or if it is Cody by that time frame.
Yeah. I think that'd be good. That'd be a good way for it to go.
Yeah, because people probably forgot about that. But I think that's what they're probably going to do.
I can't think of much else to cover from Raw. It's Philly. They did the Extreme Rules match, which, I mean, everything that the Seth Riders have been involved in has kind of been that way, which, I mean, is very similar to the Bloodline story. It's very similar to the Seth Riders, to the Death Riders. You know, everything's got to have tons of interference. We're going to overbook the hell out of it because it's a faction.
Yeah.
I'm not saying whether that's good or bad. It just seems to be what it is wrestling in 2025. I don't think it's exclusive to WWE. I don't think it's exclusive to AEW. I just think that's how promotions book factions now. Everything has to be that way.
You know, I could say this from the words from the OG while he was here this past weekend. He said, as of today, they're making wrestling look stupid. They ain't doing nothing no more.
It's been a weird month or so in wrestling.
Yeah.
I think Dynamite looks like a lot of fun tonight. Have you
Yeah.
seen the card for Dynamite?
Why is Will and Mox facing off today? That's what I'm getting.
Because they're doing the group cage match. I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid too. Like, why do I need these two guys facing off? This promo is going to be rough. This is not going to be a good face-off promo. I don't. This is just going to end in a brawl, and Will Ospreay's going to dive off or something.
Yeah, I was like, did I miss something? What they got to face off? No, I didn't miss nothing. But okay.
Nope. They're just doing that group cage match at Forbidden Door, which is going to be a fun match. To ease us into that, Death Riders are going to face Hiroshi Tanahashi and Jet Speed. That'll be fun.
But wait, what happened to Darby Allin facing Mox at Forbidden Door?
I guess we're not doing that.
Okay.
Darby's going to be in the cage match. He's going to be part of the group thing. They're not going to do one-on-one.
Okay. Okay. I thought I missed something here because I know he challenged him last week or the week before at Forbidden Door when he drove off in that truck. Almost hit Wheeler with it.
I feel like they're building to that. Maybe that'll be something that happens on the September 20th show. It's rumored they're going to bring back Jericho for that show.
Ooh, speaking of Jericho,
a lot of rumors seem to think that he's indicating he might go back to WWE. I think he should. I think it'd be good. I think it'd be good for him back.
I thought about this over the weekend when I heard about that. And then I just started thinking about some stuff. There is something going on in AEW that we don't know about.
What do you mean?
Because think about it. Look at Cody Rhodes. He helped build AEW.
Mm-hmm.
But I can understand, I don't know the real reason why he left. But I can understand knowing he can't fight for the title anymore. It could probably be a good, solid reason to leave.
Well, he said he felt disrespected.
Yeah, I can see that. But then now you got Jericho. You got, I don't know, there's one called Mero, Rusev, Ethan Page, Ricky Starks, all them jumping to WWE. And it makes you wonder.
QT Marshall stayed, though.
Yeah.
Like, you would have thought he would have left. He's definitely Cody's friend. Like, you would have thought he would have left, but he did.
Yeah, but then it just makes you wonder that there is something going on. But I can see I can understand if Jericho do want to go back because, hey, it might be his last run wrestling. Go out with a bang.
He should do a 2-year deal, go back and test the waters, see if he needs to go back to AEW in 2 years to keep things fresh. I don't think he's not missed from AEW. You know what I mean? Like, there's no where he doesn't fit in currently, so I don't know what you do.
Yeah, and then you also, I thought about the whole deal with TNA. Like, something must really happen behind the closed door that we don't know about. That them not want to do a deal and they deal with WWE. So my mind is thinking that if Jericho does leave, there's something that Tony or AEW in general did to make him just say, forget it, I'm leaving. Because he even said in the interview, this is one of the biggest, highest paying contracts he ever had. And I don't think you would want to leave somewhere because you're getting paid a good amount of money that you never got paid before in your life.
You wouldn't think so. You wouldn't think so.
You wouldn't think so. But I just got a feeling there's something going on that we don't know about.
Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what Jericho does.
Yeah. But hey, that pop at the Rumble, it could happen.
It could happen.
Don't know what song gonna come out to, but it could happen.
Yeah, I think it'd be good for him. I think AEW is doing well with a lot of the younger talent. a lot of people who are never in WWE. Yeah, I look at the Forbidden Door card, and your main event is Adam Page and MJF. We got Okada and Strickland. We got the IWGP Heavyweight titles on the line between Nigel and Zack Sabre Jr. We got Kyle Fletcher against Tanahashi. We got Edge and Christian against Kip and Nick Wayne. I would imagine this is going to be Edge's last match in AEW. I'm thinking this is probably it.
Unless they add on injuries to it.
Yeah, unless there's like a Toronto event coming up before his contract's up. We got the Hurt Syndicate's going to face the winner of FTR and Brodito tonight, which I would imagine is going to be FTR. And we have the Lights Out Steel Cage match. This is an exciting pay-per-view. I will tell you one thing that's kind of interesting. Lights Out Steel Cage match. Gabe Kidd is on the flyer.
Oh.
He's on the poster for that.
Yeah, I did see that.
I got a feeling Gabe Kidd's showing up tonight on Dynamite.
Yeah, I was confused about that. When I saw it, I thought he was out injured. But man.
But I don't know, man. That's really all there is to cover. That's Dynamite. That's Forbidden Door. That's Raw. You got anything that sticks out in your mind?
Okay, yeah, there's a couple of things that stuck out. What they gonna do with Swerve and Okada?
Okada's got to win.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it just seems as though Swerve in control right now because him and Ospreay are in control right now. He could do something.
Well, they're not EVPs. They didn't win being EVPs. They just took being EVPs away from the Bucks.
Oh, okay.
And the stipulation was really confusing.
Okay. Never mind. My mistake, y'all. My mistake. I think I know who Cena's final opponent going to be.
Who do you think?
Okay. If it came down to the last person he would ever want to face in the ring in his hometown, I would have to give it to, for some reason, I think Edge would be the perfect person. If that contract deal is up, let's just say it's up, mid-October. He got that time to just jump on there and finish the last ride with Cena, being his very final opponent. His number one rival of all time, Edge and Cena, besides Orton, but that was his number one rival. And that's a rival you gotta see one more time. That's all you gotta see, this one more time.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great surprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
If maybe he does one match and we think that's it, and then Edge's music hits.
Yeah,
that'd be a cool surprise. I don't know if that takes the moment away from Cena if you bring Edge back to do it. If you maybe you bring Edge back ahead of time, let people know it's going to be Edge.
Yeah, because
I think if they can make it happen, I think it would be a good thing to make happen. Edge leaving AEW does not hurt AEW in any capacity. It would help for Cena's farewell tour to have that match. The question is, does WWE even want to do it? They let him go. They didn't see the value in having him as a regular player. Now, that leg break, maybe he doesn't want to be a regular player anymore. Maybe he's like, you know what, they were right. I shouldn't be full-time.
I'll say this. If it was Cena once, they would fight to get what Cena wants for his very, very last match. And if Cena wants to fight Edge one more time, they'll do something. They'll work something out. Even if it's he'll have to probably do 2 events. Like show up on the Raw or SmackDown and call him out. Or even at Survivor Series, the end of Survivor Series, he could do it one of them Titantrons.
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
But if I had to pick, it would be Edge, number one. He already had Orton. He already had Punk. He don't need to do Cody.
He's gonna do Brock.
But if it came down to it, it'd be between Edge and Roman.
That's my thought. Edge or Roman. Those are the only two.
And
I think Forbidden Door is this Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, which is nice for us.
yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
I think the way that match ends will give us an indicator of what the future looks like for Edge.
I say it would be funny if Christian turned his back on Ed just for the heck of it, just to make him believe.
Just one last time,
Yeah.
It could be, that'd be interesting for sure.
But yeah, I think this whole thing has been a setup just to make Ed or Ledge believe that we can do this one more time. And then when it came down to that concerto, boom, Christian hit him.
Yeah.
That's the way I would do it. And then have everybody full, and then
It'd be a little comical if they put him in a body bag and put a label on there, said send to Stanford.
Oh, that's better.
That'd be funny. It would make him look terrible going back, though, so I can't imagine they would do that. Tony doesn't seem to be hard-pressed on making people look bad on their way out. He just doesn't use them on their way out, which is fair, I think.
It's fair. But it'd still be cool if he did it. Man, even if he did like Vince and Eric Bischoff and Cena with the trash can, just tossed them in the trash and drove them off. That would be great. Uh-oh. Ooh, see?
Do you think it's overdone? It is a little overdone. The constant Christian turning on Edge thing, it's a little overdone. I think the classic thing to do would be let them do this match. They could even go out on top, I guess. And Edge just ride off into the sunset. I don't know if they have a Toronto date for Edge to say goodbye in AEW, but I do think he should be John Cena's final opponent. If it's not going to be Rock, we know it's not going to be Rock. That would be such a shocker if it was. It can be Edge. I think Edge or Roman are the choices. I think it would have been better had he kept the belt to go out either dropping the title or leaving with the title. I'm not excited to see him versus Brock. I'll watch it, probably not live, but I'm not excited for it.
Oh, speaking of which, did you see Cena's recent Instagram post?
No, I did not.
Okay, so apparently there's a hint of being 18 and going after Seth.
That'd be kind of cool. I did see that he said that there's a lot of cities that didn't make it to his farewell tour, that there was merch made for, that he wants to have released.
That's nice.
And it's literally 17 cities, so it's the never seen 17 cities that he wants fanatics to put out there. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, that's nice of him. Shoot.
Joe, that's all I got for the people. Yeah, uneventful. Like I'm excited for Forbidden Door, but there's not a lot to cover till we get till post Dynamite tonight. So we might have to do a pre-Forbidden Door show or something. But to really have a gauge, like in this moment, there's some questions. I don't really know what's going to happen with the unified title. I think Okada, but man, it could be Swerve. I want to thank Kyle Fletcher Wynn because he's the captain of our fantasy faction, but you know. It's Forbidden Door, so it always seems like AEW comes out on top. But boy, what a swerve if you could have Fletcher drop that title. I don't think he will, but man, it could happen. I think FTR takes the belts off of Hurt Syndicate, but I'll probably know more after tonight. Hangman's got to beat MJF.
Oh yeah, Hangman. Hangman. Well.
Yeah, Cena could do the Mark Henry thing, but they just wasted that with AJ Styles.
Yeah.
They wasted it. They had AJ do it. They could have saved it for Cena.
Nah, Cena ain't got enough in the tank no more. His tank is ran out,
Yeah,
y'all.
Cena has said, man, he's done.
He done. I give to Cena. He said it.
I believe him.
His body can't do it no more, and he don't want to take the spotlight away from the upcoming talent. So you gotta respect him for that.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got for him, Joe.
That's all you got. Okay. How about this? If you had to pick, what was your fondest moment of John Cena? What was, like you say, his greatest moment so far that you can think of?
I like the last couple of years, honestly, of him putting people over. The promos that led up to him, I liked him. I liked when he buried Roman with Kurt in the ring. That was funny. And honestly, I kind of liked a little bit of the heel run he just did. Kind of like.
Okay. I would say the Dr. Thugonomics would be the best one for me because he was.
It was fun.
It was fun. A rapper, but a heel at the same time. But he did it good with that look, with the chain, the for life.
The U.S. title open challenge, yeah, that was good. U.S. title open challenge was good.
And then, when JBL blew up the U.S. spinner belt right in front of his face. That was good.
That was good.
And now you got Super Cena and retired Cena all in one. It's going out with a bang.
Yeah. I do wish they would have kept the heel thing going. Would have been nice. I think he could have left with the belt.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. Maybe they can make this next Cody run interesting.
Yeah. But I can say this. If it did come down to John Cena and AEW on the same night at the same time, I would probably watch the Cena last match, the whole thing. No matter
if it's
what.
His last match, probably, right? But if it's Cena versus Brock on September 20th in Indianapolis, are you watching Cena or are you watching the AEW show?
It would all depend what else on the show at the time. I gotta see what's on the show. But
I mean, all likelihood, I'd probably watch if I had to pick. So odds are I'll probably watch them both together. But if I had to pick, I would probably just watch the AEW show live and then watch the WWE show afterwards.
Yeah.
AEW is a little bit more must-see on a regular basis.
But I would say on that last show in December, I would definitely watch that over AEW because it's the last time you're going to see Cena come out.
It's the last time.
Oh, what's up, Panther? That's a good video game. You did. Thanks.
Panther represent us hard in WWE 2K. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. I gotta spend more time in WWE 2K.
I still gotta play that.
Want to make my own promotion and run it inside of 2K.
I mean, you can.
Yeah, Panther is a creative wrestler guru. He's the guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, you might be able to give me some pointers on what I need to do. With that, everyone, thank you for checking us out live on Instagram. If you didn't get us live on Instagram, you got us YouTube, Spotify. That means I remember to upload this to YouTube and Spotify. And that's a remarkable thing. But we will be back over the weekend. We'll cover the weekend wrestling. We may just have to be post Forbidden Door. And we'll cover everything that happens. Maybe we'll get together Saturday. Maybe we'll do a pre-Forbidden Door show. Who knows? That's why you got to follow us live on Instagram to know. Follow us on Instagram, know when we go live. Because sometimes it happens on a whim because I'm bored and Joe's available. So, hopefully everybody enjoys Dynamite tonight. The show looks like it's going to be fun. Hopefully it'll give us leave some breadcrumbs for us to determine what's going to happen at Forbidden Door. But until later in the week, everybody, keep moving forward. Keep your shoulders off the mat. Wish Joe a happy first day of school for his daughter. And we'll be back later in the week, everyone.
All right.
We're out.